right, what is up, comic fans? We're here. We're ready.
What's
Welcome,
up?
Crypto Comics Nation. We got with us tonight the great Joe Spicer with Star Cross Comics.
How you doing, guys?
Good. How about you? How you doing?
Busy. How you guys doing?
You can just see it in your face. It's just like, are we still? Wait, are you alive, Joe? Joe, wake up, quick!
I don't know. I worry
sometimes.
Blink 3 times if you're being held against your will.
Yeah, definitely. But it's my own will that's holding me here.
That happens.
Hold
which
on
is
to that
even
will.
crazier. Yeah.
I hear you got to go to a lawyer to get a goodwill, so it's really up in the air.
Just to let you guys know, Joe Spicer here has got to be one of the busiest guys I have ever met in my life. You just got done with, what did you say? It was 3 different.
So we had 3 campaigns this month. So we just finished Biblical Proportions.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our big crossover.
That looks killer, dude.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Yep.
The full screen
Hold on one second. We're going to get you up front and center. There we go.
That is cool.
There we go.
Killer.
That is way cool.
There's Gungool. Lots of characters in this one.
Gungool's in there with you guys?
Yeah.
Now that was an entire line, right?
Characters in this. Yep.
All of Star Cross Comics there.
And like 10 other companies too.
Oh, I didn't realize you were bringing in other companies for that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so it's a Star-Crossed book, but it's also other companies guest starring.
Okay.
In the crossover. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like 2 people might not have read into the crowdfunding campaign. And it's showing.
You can't say 2.
Oh, I can.
You could say 2, but hey, I'm busy, man. I'm like Joe. I got 3 jobs too. I mean, not as intense as the Kickstarters, but
yeah,
I have to work hard too. I mean, not that hard. I don't know, man.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She works hard for the money.
Oh, that's what he said.
Ooh,
no,
that was a rough one. That got rough. Checking in on chat, Rose Kirby from YouTube is saying, hello, everybody. Good morning from the UK. Hello, Joe. Hello, Crypto Comics.
Very cool.
Hello, Rose.
What's up, Rose? Thanks for joining us.
Very cool.
Yeah, so you're doing 3. Well, you're doing 2 Kickstarters and 1 Indiegogo.
So Bib Pro just finished, and then we have Starcross United, and that is
and then Tribulation Task Force.
That would be a 4th camp. Yeah, that would be
a
4th campaign this month. Yeah, that would be a 4th camp. So
Wait,
yeah, we
Joe,
can.
You were dying at 3, bro. You were dying at 3. What are you doing, man?
So
somebody's into self-punishment.
Yep. Tribulation Task Force number 1 is actually in, what did I call it? In demand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's over, but it's still accepting more orders because it flips into on demand where it keeps getting orders. So it ended, but it's still going because Indiegogo will allow that. So that's still going now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And understand there were like 5 other books before this issue 1. There was issue 0. There were like parables, and then there was Secret Files, which were mini stories featuring all the characters, because it's a big team. It's like the Avengers. It's like our Avengers book because the team is like a massive team. So there's so many stories. So this is the actual number 1. So that'll be the main story, and any side stories that have to do with team members doing their own little thing, those are the other books. So
when scroll down through that quick there, Fred.
Well, actually, we've got a little video that he's actually got featured on his Indiegogo, and I've got that primed up and ready to roll. That does a good job at it does a good job at explaining for everybody real quick here. So let me play that.
Starcross Comics presents Tribulation Task Force number 1. The team is alerted that the Apostle John is being held captive in Vatican City and set off to rescue him. Will they succeed? And if so, what will the consequences be of their actions? Be sure to check out this issue, which comes with 2 covers and some really great rewards. So thank you so much for listening, and support Tribulation Task Force. And if this is your first time, check out all the back issues also. Thanks for listening.
I love how you featured the character breakdown sheets on those.
Yeah,
That is cool.
and I know there was a something was wrong with the syncing of the audio was supposed to go through while things were shifting, and there was some issue with that, and it just never got fixed. But the book looks good.
Yeah, I think the book actually looks
I'll
great.
tell you what the issue was, Joe. It's called 4 Kickstarters in 1 month, bro.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah.
You are a hero, dude. I'm sorry that you are a bad A.
You know, with so many, and I know we're going to get into this, but with so many people in Starcross, it's hard because, you know, everybody wants their book. Like, if they're ready with their book, they want to put it out this month, and then we already have some scheduled for this month. So what we did, which we don't normally do, is say, okay, fine, we'll put yours out and yours out and yours out. And it was just very difficult to maintain, but also our focus is divided. We're not just pushing this one book, you know, but I feel bad when people are like, my book's ready, I want it to be pushed now. And what happened, we just gave into that, instead of saying, well, you're going to have to wait till next month, even though you're done now. Because when we schedule this in advance, that's what's coming out. And sometimes we'll schedule it all around a holiday or around, you know, a certain time. Like, I know we wanted Blood Count to come out, which will be the next one that we show, Blood Count to come out for Halloween. So that's why we wanted it out, or at least pushed around that time. And then some other titles we wanted to come out at Christmas time and Easter. So we tried to schedule them, and you know, it's difficult because we don't want to make people wait.
I feel like Blood Count would have done just fine coming out on Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I love the idea behind Blood Count, man. That's a super interesting dynamic for a story.
It's super cool.
I like it. Like, yeah, basically it's just like an ancient vampire awakens and he's in a universe filled with superheroes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
what I was wondering about that is, so does he absorb powers when he drains them, or
you got to read the book to find out, Jared.
But yeah. I mean, I don't know that he absorbs specific powers, but he basically becomes like a Superman.
Okay. Because
very cool.
I was reading into it, and I love the story. I love the idea of that story, man. That is such a killer freaking just spin. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
The art looks fantastic. The color
it really does.
Great. I freaking love.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Your colors, is that you?
No, that was a team that Johnny did himself. Johnny Hinkle, he put together that crew before he was even going to publish under Starcross. He actually put the whole thing together, and we had been talking like I do with all the Starcross members. You know, we had been talking, and then he just asked, you know, if you could publish it through Starcross. So I had been following his work. I had been following that character. You know, I wasn't privy to all the pages. I had seen some of them, and I was already sold. So when he showed me the whole thing, I was just like, oh man. So it was very fortunate that we got to put it out. I wanted a variant cover, so that cover you see of him sitting on that throne, that was drawn by one of our guys, Brian Dawson, and that was the idea that I kind of helped come up with.
Like there's a better image of that up here. Let me scroll back up really quick. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So those are some of the heroes and probably villains too. He doesn't discriminate between the heroes and the villains, you know.
No, I'll tell you why. There's a way that he's like me. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit.
Oh boy.
Scroll down just a little
Oh
bit.
no.
Scroll down
What
just
is his
a little bit.
superpower? A beard that
Scroll down.
grew up
No,
with
I'll
his
show you
beard?
how
Because
he's like me. Just
because
keep
he's
going.
constantly sleeping? Is that it? Is that it?
Keep going. No, you gotta keep going. Scroll
No.
down. Scroll. Jeez, man, I need to go.
Wait, yeah.
Where's the mouse?
This
Go.
character face right here kind of looks like Jared.
A little bit.
He looks.
Little.
Keep going. Go.
Is it the look of suspense and surprise at the same time? Is that you?
Nope. Keep going.
No. Okay.
Keep going. Stop.
Nope.
You went past it. You got to go to that very one where
We're not doing this on
Sure,
stream,
go.
dude.
Come on, hurry. Just scroll up. Just scroll up.
You want
The other way.
Other way. Oh, other way, Fry. Oh God, that's why. Boom, right there. He says.
Really, you just made us go through that for about 45 seconds solid, so that you could.
Yeah, that was.
joke.
I just wanted you guys to see how I related, how we resonate together.
Way to build the anticipation.
No problems. You know, it's not every day you guys talk with a deity. All right.
All right. Well, that being said, then I expect to see your name as a backer on the biggest package, considering for the $100 package, you get a shirt.
I forgot it.
I'm just saying, I saw in here, where's the backers stuff? There we go. So, what is it? The Ionic Savior? Is
So
that,
we got
am I
a
saying that
5,
right?
the digital classic is the 10. Well, tell me a little bit about each of these packages, Bri, since it sounds like you've done your homework.
Oh, because I pay attention to what people are selling and what they make?
I'm just joking. Joe, I actually would love it if you would tell me about these packages.
I can't read the little screen. I have to read them off because, as you know, I have four campaigns going right now, and they're all a blur.
No problem. I'll go ahead and read them off for you, Joe. And if you want to just chime in with any of the value
that'll
proposition,
be just fine.
So for $5, you get the digital vampire digital PDF copy, which is fantastic because that's for the vampire on the go. That's the way I see it.
I was trying to take a drink when you said that.
For $10, we're looking at the classic vampire, which is a print copy with your choice of cover, be it A or cover B.
Oh, excellent.
$15. That's only $5 more here, ladies and gentlemen. You get the digital PDF. You get the Starcross sampler, which is amazing. If you guys aren't aware of that, cut me off here at any time, Joe. But the Starcross sampler is essentially, I want to say 6 books right now, or is it 7?
I would have to check, but
we got like Corn Dog. I know is in there. We got like
I love Corn
so
Dog.
many rad books. And so what that does is it brings, as a fan, it enables you to kind of see more of the different directions that the whole Starcross universe kind of goes. And I can tell you firsthand experience, you're going to find some stuff that you dig about them. And very, very good artwork and writing.
Yeah, dude, that's what's cool about Starcross is there's a lot of variety. You know, you guys aren't just focused in one direction.
Right.
You know, with one intent. You guys are, in my own personal humble opinion, you know, feeling out
very
the
humble.
fan base, really listening to the people who are giving you feedback and saying this is what we like. I think it's fantastic the way you guys.
We are the buzzword of this century, which is diversity.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like to consider myself diverse.
On top of that diversity, for $15, you also get the digital poster and the Starcross starter pack. The starter pack is the collection of books. The sampler is one book with multiple entries in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm just getting this right.
I got a little confused myself, but yeah, you're right.
All right. So the Iron Rock Advocate, $25. That's only $10 more, ladies and gentlemen. Print copy with both covers, which of course, if you're a collector,
a fan,
that's the direction we all start going. Because you gotta have them additional covers.
Are big. They're very big. I'm being surprised at how big they are in this space. Like, they really do have what you're looking for, because you got them characters on those really nice cards. And is those samples of the cards right there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you also get a Chrome trading card with this one, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen any announcements, Joe, if you have a specific card that's going to be the Chrome variant or how that's going to work.
I don't know. I would probably be asking the creator which one he wants.
Cool.
We kind of just put it on there, and then we'll ask him like, which one do you want, if you have an opinion on it.
Nice. Now for $50, you get the Shadow Council Initiate. You get the print copy of both covers. You get the special chrome cover. That's the one the fans are looking for, man. Those chrome variants are always rad. The trading card set and the blood count sticker. I'm going to be upfront and honest with everybody. The sticker makes it. That's it right there.
Oh, dude, I like that shirt.
All right, real quick, let's go over here to chat. We have my daughter Blitzen. She's chiming in about something, and
you have
Andrew
a fan,
Dawes.
Hey, Matt's got a fan. Hold on, guys. Hold the phone. Matt's got a fan.
Okay, this
is it in the bathroom.
My daughter is a weird one. I will give you that. All right. So Andrew Dawes says, sorry, I'm late, gents. I was tied up with raiding and pillaging.
Sweet.
Sometimes raiding and pillaging, you got to do it.
But that is an element of importance.
I actually, because we're all about guest appearances, and this is a spoiler here. So in our book that just ended called Starcross United, which you didn't show yet, but there is I just got this new page that's going to be in there, and there's a guest appearance. So I was a big fan of the Vikings on History Channel.
Oh, I love that show.
I don't know if this comes through. Does this come through? Is it just
no,
light?
Not really.
Yep, right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, where's my finger?
It's are you flipping me off?
Right. Where's my here, if you focus right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Viking shield.
Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little guest appearance of Ragnar from Vikings. There we go.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this is a little. Nobody has seen this ever yet. Yeah.
We got some.
I feel like I'd be able to show it better on the stream if you just sent me a couple of copies to this book. And
can't do that. Can't do that. But yeah, this is pretty epic stuff here.
That looks. See, man,
you really way cool.
I love your colors, dude.
Oh
all
yeah.
the books that I've seen from you guys, your colors are always so nice and vibrant.
Yeah, especially Host.
Oh yeah,
one is insane.
Yeah, right?
I got these big posters.
Oh,
nice. Right there.
That is cool. I love the corn dogs in there. Yeah, corn dog.
Oh, I missed the corn dog. Wait, bring up the corn dog. Where's he at?
He's on the left there, buddy.
Oh, I see him. Okay. Dude, I gotta say, man, corn dog has got to be one of my favorites, just because
hologram
it's so
chromium. You got.
Now wait, is this all stuff? This is what's going in that. Is this what's going in that Kickstarter that we were just looking at?
Some of these, not all of them. Like this book. Here's some of our villains.
Oh,
this is a Star Charts number 0. But yeah, it's got to keep track of everything. That's why we write it all down on the Kickstarters, or I'm gonna forget what I'm supposed to be sending out.
Is that one from Secret Files 1? Is that what that one was from?
No. That's brand new. That's going to be in Starcross United.
God, yeah.
You know what we need? We need an infographic and
a
art.
I know. I need some type of like during the election they had that giant screen. I need to just have that with a bunch of comic covers. I can click it and it'll show each of these crowdfunding campaigns that he's got going this week.
Seriously, or about to get going.
Yeah.
My heavens to Murgatroyd, Joe.
Well, I mean, we have 18 members in Starcross, and these are just the creators. We're not talking about the different artists. We're not talking about the different, colorists or cover artists. We're just talking about the creator. So like, let's just say Red Talon. That's Ken.
Mhm.
He does that. And then he has an artist. He has a colorist. He has a cover guy, you know. And then say Tribulation Task Force. That's Bill. He's the creator and writer. And then he has like 5 different artists, different, you know, colorists, letterers, and all that. So now I'm just counting Ken and Bill. That's 2 there. And then the other 18 creators, they all have
their own team.
You know, people, yeah.
Wow.
So when I say 18, I'm not counting an artist who did a cover or the guy who regularly draws that book. I'm saying the creator of like Evan, who does Black Blossom, who's also our editor. He has artists and colors and all that too. So
that's one interesting aspect about Starcross as well that you don't really see that frequently. Is that you guys are built more along the lines of a dedicated community rather than an actual, you know, publishing, you know, I guess ladder or lattice work.
So it's like if I was
cool.
putting out books of just my books, and then say Evan over here, he's doing his books, and say Bill over here, he's doing his books. But we said, hey, why don't you know, you're doing your book, I'm doing my. What if we all came together, and now all 3 of these books are under one brand? Now when people see my stuff, they see your stuff, and they see your stuff, and your fans are his fans now. And we also have a connected universe, so these characters can meet each other. So see, it comes together, and obviously you have to get along, and you have to be, you know, kind of, you know, friends with this, and you have to be willing to, you know, promote each other and stuff like that.
I think it's pretty rad. We see a lot of people have been, you know, kind of, I guess, under that umbrella lately. I mean,
it's kind of what people used to view Image as. Not that I'm comparing myself to Image, but it used to be.
Why not?
It used to be what the fan sees. Like, imagine what Image was like back in the day, but we're actually like that. And you know, Image very quickly broke into separate studios where they were pillaging each other's artists and kind of competing against each other within Image. And then they were trying to put, well, Top Cow is Top Cow, but it's also under Image. And, you know, Todd McFarlane production is in Image, but it's just Todd, or Extreme Studios is Rob Liefeld. But then, you know, and I once they started putting their separate brands, you realize they're not really together in this anymore. They're almost kind of doing their own thing, and it kind of, and then it got recreated with all these new creators, and now it's something completely different. I think it's, you know, because you pay so much money to them to put out your book that you're just getting the privilege of getting the Image logo on your book, and you're still going broke putting everything out, you know, and paying for everything yourself. And
yeah, essentially now
that sounds horrible.
You pay to use their logo and their distribution.
And then your goal is that so many people will see your work, and then you could get bigger contracts with other companies. Like, what's his name? Who's doing House of X now?
The contracts.
It's like getting out there.
Yeah, I like the way Starcross Comics is doing it, because you guys are, instead of it's like, oh, just going for the contract, you guys are like, hey, let's work together and freaking just, you know, see what the fans want, and then give that to the fans, because that's really what's going to make the sales in the end.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we just have one goal, is to put out the next issue, put out the next book. That's our only goal. And it's like, if we need money to put out the next book, let's do a campaign, get that money, put out the next book. And then what's the goal after that? Put out the next book. That's always the goal, is get the next book out, get the next, you know, and I still have some people that are waiting that want to join Starcross, and I'm like, okay, I like your, you know, we get a lot of submissions, and a lot of it I'm like, if I'm going to put in all the time promoting this book, it better be like I want to be in love with that book. And if I'm not, it might be really awesome, but I'm like, I just don't think I want to get on a show like this and talk about this book if I'm not like just really into it, you know?
Right.
So I have a couple books that are possibly coming into Starcross, and I'm just debating it still. And you know,
well, let me check on this chat here. Yeah, Rose says, "Can you read what's in the $100 perks?" Oh my God, the colors are great.
It's even better than it looks on screen.
Let me pull this up here. So in the $100 package, now tell me if I'm butchering this because the font's a little weird.
You're doing good.
Ionic Savior, is that right?
Oh, where are we?
Yes, I believe so. From what I can see.
Or Eonic? I'm making sure I'm pronouncing this right. It looks like it's got 2 eyes on it. So.
Oh no, it's it's Ionic. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So in the Ionic Savior pack for $100 US, you get a print copy with both covers. You get the special chrome cover. I like how it says chrome in parentheses. Or in quotation marks, excuse me. Trading card set, blood count sticker, Starcross sample, the Starcross starter pack, the poster, and the blood count t-shirt, which is going to be perfect because as you cosplay at home during quarantine, feel like blood count.
Yeah, the Chromium's one kind of looks like how this.
Oh, let me show that really quick. Hold on, Joe.
That's kind of what the Chromium's. This is a poster, cool. But this is the effect. You know, it's kind of got a. This isn't from it, but this is an example. Of, you know.
Good clarification, Joe.
That looks way cool.
That is
right. Like, I've been waiting for this for months. What the heck is this?
So now I have a question that I'm sure anybody that's interested. Actually, here we go. Right off the bat, we got Crutchy coming in from YouTube. I'm gonna use that. Says the $100 perk is sold out.
It's sold out.
Dude,
what's
going on, Joe? Somebody wanted 100. Kicked out.
I don't understand. I didn't know it can sell out. So there must have been a set number.
Yeah, that's what it would be. So generally in a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, from my understanding, the bigger packages, they'll only set a limited number. And
way,
because
that's not controlled on our part.
Yeah, I'm still seeing that there's 4 available.
Yeah, I was gonna say it says 1 out of 5 claims. So
okay,
all right, Andrew, you should be able to still get in there.
Just to clarify, Andrew Dodge on YouTube just said 3 out of 3 claimed. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you might be looking at the wrong campaign. Give me 1 second here, because there's 2 campaigns that we've actually put links to in the chat, and if you weren't real quick to look at that, he might actually be on the campaign for Tribulation Task Force, which will show that they're all sold out right now, just because that one has been funded and can still be bought. But
exactly, that one is on in demand.
Blood count, however, that's the one that's going to have the t-shirt and everything on that. I'm seeing right now 1 out of 5 are claimed, and it looks like it's shipping worldwide. I'm not sure. It doesn't say if shipping is included in this cost or not. Indiegogo can go either way. So it should tell you guys when you make that purchase. Looks like
oh, he says that's the one I'm on. Oh, that's weird.
Dude, we trust you. We trust you, Andrew. We trust you.
Yeah. You might have to refresh your page or something. It sounds like there's something going on there.
That's weird. Do you guys see that?
No, I'm seeing that there's 4 available.
Because I was gonna go in there and try to change it, but I don't. So I'm on it now. So let me see. All
the marbles. It should for $100 estimated shipping January
1 out of 5.
Oh yeah,
yep, 1 out of 5 claimed.
Yeah. Andrew on YouTube says no. I was on Tribulation Task Force #1, The Apostle Returns. Okay, so that one.
Okay.
I knew it from the beginning.
So let me go to that one.
This one is crazy. I love the Tribulation Task Force. It has a real Batman meets Iron Spider-Man kind of vibe to it. It's pretty cool.
So
yeah, I mean, the artwork is beautiful, and all the different characters. You know, I always say it's like our Avengers title because of the big roster, or the Justice League when they had 20 members on the team.
So how this works, just so anybody's watching, Indiegogo has has lately, this is kind of a new thing, when a comic book does very well on their platform, and they realize that page for that comic or product or whatever is on Indiegogo. But in this case, obviously, we're talking about comics because that's what we care about. So,
yep.
So, Tribulation Task Force #1, The Apostle Returns, it did very, very well. Not only by funding wise, but also by the interest that was drawn. So, what Indiegogo then does is they allow the creator to continue to offer it in demand. Now, what that means is that people that weren't able to jump onto that Indiegogo campaign while it was live still have a chance and an opportunity to grab a hold of, maybe some of the perks or, maybe just a copy of the book. Now, that being said, every one of these is always going to be different because it's entirely up to the creator, first of all, and it's entirely up to the creator's availability for, print demand, for, some things that are on Indiegogo have, say signed covers. There may only be 20 of those. So never, ever expect this to be something that you'll see on any comic book. Whenever you see a comic that you want to support, always make sure that you back it during the live campaign. Especially considering Indiegogo has already come out and said that this in-demand segment of their platform is something that they're still very much just kind of in testing and allowing on some books and not allowing on others. I know I've seen it on this. I think Vivid Publishing with Dreamkeepers Volume 5, they're actually up on in-demand right now. So it's pretty infrequent that you see a comic book perform well enough that Indiegogo is willing to put that forward.
Does Kickstarter do that?
I don't think they do.
No.
Okay.
So when it comes to actually going on the in-demand section, I know a lot of the creators will kind of put essentially the bare minimum that they actually need as their goal. How does that kind of affect the bottom line? Does it make it harder to essentially produce what you need to, or
fulfillment would be the more expensive?
Yeah.
Well, we try to, we're so before the whole the whole crowdfunding, trends kicked in, we were just putting out the books. So we funded, our own books. So if I'm doing my next book, I'm paying for it. And then I make the books and then I post them on my site. Right. And I'm like, hey, the new issue's out. And then when I took the sales from that and then I put it towards my next book. And I'm like, okay, here's the next book and it's out. So we were always self-funded. So when Kickstarter came out or Indiegogo and we started doing that, we're like, we're putting out this book either way. So if people can help us, basically like it's basically a pre-order with extra perks like posters, trading cards, which is stuff I like to do anyways. And that just adds, now we can do those kind of trading cards, stickers, we can give those now as an extra thing. But we're putting the book out anyways. If nobody puts into the campaign, we're still sending that book to the printer. We're just not going to be as funded for the next book. But we're going to put it out either way. That's how we've always run things. We've been doing this for over 20 years.
Let me walk through this really quick here. It looks like Andrew figured out how to do this in chat, but just if anybody's interested, if you go to Tribulation Task Force #1, how you can grab a copy of it is you're going to see the featured claim that you can do. You can also go down and see all the different perks that were offered when it was live. I believe that these are going to be just the ones that still have anything remaining. So this might have been something that had 20 available, but it would only show that there's one available now if 19 of them sold, for example. So say if I wanted to check out the sketch card package, you can click that and you'll see the get this perk. You can click on this and actually make your purchase right then and there.
Hey, Fry, I see Adrian. He is the creator of Corn Dog, FYI.
Adrian, you rule!
Hey! What's up?
That's like one of our in-house favorites, man.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
We love Adrian's Corn Dog.
It's so different from everything else that
what was that?
Let's cut that out. Can we cut that out of the live, please?
We can totally cut that out of the live stream, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got you, man.
I love corn dog, but that I didn't like the way I said that.
All right, let's moving along. Andrew Dodge on YouTube says, Andrew, thanks for backing Blood Count #1, and Andrew, thanks for backing Triple H Task Force #1, The Apostle Returns. Awesome, Andrew. Thanks, man. That was really cool of you to back both of those.
Stud, bro. Oh, man, wait.
So yeah, he's finally getting a good comic collection going on.
It sounds like it. He's gonna need it while he's resting up on that foot that he shattered.
Oh, I know. I noticed on Facebook, he was talking he put a post up about addiction, and I was wanting to say, like, well, welcome to my addiction, comic books.
Yeah, there you go. Looks like Steven on YouTube says, hey, Crypto Crew, good to see you again, Mojo Jojo. And then Evan says, hello, governors.
Now, Evan is the creator of Black Blossom.
Oh, really? Nice. Right on.
Black Blossom. Evan, you're a stud. Just want you to know that.
He's also going over all the continuity of Starcross to make sure everything is legit from the editing standpoint.
I do not envy that job.
Corn Dog is a weirdo, by the way. I just wanted to agree with Adrian.
Yeah, I look forward to what Evan is doing if he's having to put all that together, but I wouldn't want that job.
Yeah, he's a great writer, and I think he's very fast. So I'll say, hey, can you look this over? And then he'll just do it. I'm like, wait, you did the whole thing already? Like, wow, okay. Or I'll send him something. I'll say, this is what I'm thinking. Can you? And he just writes something up, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Look, I was already thinking about that for sure. Oh, jeez.
Oh, another fan of Black Blossom, and that's really cool. I mean, I love how your universe is coming together, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember way back in the day. So a lot of people who are watching us now probably don't know, but way back when we were like, probably I would say like the new kids on the block,
I'm Donnie. Oh, wait. Sorry.
What just happened?
And now you guys are totally in sync.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.
Finally, dude, I didn't know that would work.
And he's back.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
He's
I'm
back
a fan too. I keep the poster on the back of the door.
But Joe kind of got in super early with us, like super early. He's been through all the transitions of the reader, all the transitions of the publisher, all the transitions of the dashboard. He's going to be through the transitions of the profile page. I mean, he has been with us forever, and it's just incredible to see what's going on with you, Joe. Like, you're doing the right thing or you're on the right path because it's growing and you're facing that intense adversity. So that path is the right path. Like, there is greatness just on the horizon.
Yeah, like I say, we just want to keep making comics. Well, that's the bottom line, and, I just want to help creators that I see a lot of great potential in. And, some don't need any help. Some need a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can just kind of, band together, it's kind of like, a team coming together. You got the big Hulk, you got, Captain America, you got Iron Man, and they all are contributing something that when they were separate, kind of comes together. So that's all we try to do. I mean, we could all be working separately, and I'd be talking about my books and they'd be talking about their books.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how it happened, but it just did, where, we started a little smaller and then brought another person on and then brought another person on. Then those people saw that we're growing and then they talked to us, and then, it just worked out. We don't try to, a lot of companies who are trying to do what we're doing, they're very harsh to the creators, where they're basically like, yeah, you got to sign this contract where we basically own your character,
Right.
and then they can kick you off of your own book, or they
Really?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
or where they take all the money and then you never get anything, and then you go, well, whatever happened to the money we made? And then it's kind of shadowy. And I'm not trying to make make money off of people's books. I'm just trying to get them enough money to put their book out. And the goal is to do that through all these variety of creators that we have. So now look over here, look at all these creators over here. And now, buy their books so we can continue. So you might just be a fan of this creators or this creators, but would you be a fan of all of our books, or at least most of our books, and then support everyone? And now we're getting a bigger attention on us, more than we could get individually.
Oh yeah, it's the pooling of networks, if you will. That's exactly how our marketplace works. It's 100% how our marketplace works. The only difference is we don't get to choose who's in the marketplace or not.
I mean, we can. We just choose not to choose.
No, we can't. Actually, it goes against everything the marketplace stands for, Fry. So you're wrong. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Glad you're fighting again, guys.
You can go ask Joe, because I'll bet
All
he'll be like, nope. Because the truth of the matter is you guys have that is the right recipe. Unity is the key to really saving this industry. If we can band together, then we can actually move forward and really help creators make money, make a living doing what they love. That's what I love about you, Joe. You've always been on the same page as us from the first time I got to meet you, where we just want creators to make money doing what they love so they can make more comics for us. That is the most awesome calling ever.
Who would win in a fight, Voltron or Starcross Comics?
Starcross.
What do we form? Just a giant robot?
I don't know.
There would be a form. Come on now.
But there'd be like 18 parts.
How big can Corn Dog get?
Dude, you know what I want to see? I want to see a Corn Dog Bob.
Bob? Bobblehead? Bob?
No, Bob,
our astronaut.
the astronaut.
Oh, yeah. I get it. Well, Adrian would probably bust that out.
I like your Corn Dog bobblehead idea. I think that would be
But he doesn't have a head. It's the whole thing is his body. There's no head. Yeah. It would bob from his legs. The whole
Andrew
body.
Dodge on YouTube says, yes, comics is now my addiction. And of course, video games. Have to do something to take up my time when I'm not being a project manager. LOL. That happens. Stephanie says, Joe, it's called fate. LOL.
Ooh, fate. I like that. Stephanie's always so witty.
Johnny on Facebook says, hashtag blood count, baby.
So Johnny is the creator of Blood Count.
Oh, nice.
Right on.
Okay.
Dude, Blood Count is awesome, Johnny. Nicely done.
It's looking great, man.
It really is looking fantastic. I mean, you guys really, I think you stepped out big, Joe. I think you bit off a tremendous amount, and I applaud you for even considering it, because I don't know many people that would make it through that kind of pace. And I pray that you do. I'm praying for you, brother.
Yeah.
Seriously. But when you do finally get to the end, what you need to do is strategize with your team and say, hey, look, we can always hang out with the crypto boys, and we can actually do some launches off of their stream. We love doing that with creators.
It'd be great to have some of the other guys, on, that way you can talk to them about their books.
Well, when people see the creator behind the book, I think it empowers that book, and it empowers the inertia, because that's what you're trying to build is inertia, right? You get a great start with these, and I'm no pro. I haven't done a Kickstarter, so I'll put that out there, and I'm not. But what I think I understand from everybody I've gotten to talk to is you start it and you get that inertia, and that inertia just kind of carries and carries, and it is a mad dash to the finish line. Everybody says every waking moment you are just share. Oh my gosh, who do I know this? Oh geez, I haven't put it over here yet. You know, it's the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
So, check in with chat again here real quick. Rose Kirby from YouTube says, I just paid for the $100 perk. Which number will I be?
Looks like 3 out of 5 claims. So if that was you on the third one, yep,
you are number
got you on number 3.
Rose.
And I just did my backing, and I was number 26. So I'll bet you, Rose, you might have been 24, 25 probably. So that's perfect. So there you go, Johnny. Making you some money.
Thank you, guys.
Adrian on Facebook comes in to say, I want Corn Dog on Cartoon Network. Better get Adult Swim.
Oh, come on.
That would be epic. That would be epic.
That is great.
What about Nick Jr.?
Yeah, I'm cool with Nick Jr.
Well, you could probably make it work.
See, I'm picturing, right there with meat wad and everything, like Corn Dog, just right there. That would be cool.
Somebody needs to hurry up and do a mashup of meat wad.
So I have a 2.5-year-old. So I always go through the different Netflix shows, and there's this show called Bread Barbershop, and it's this piece of bread. That show is awesome. And I'm like, I text Adrian, I'm like, dude, Corn Dog would totally fit in this world because it's all these different foods. And they get their hair cut, which is usually like whipped cream and like sprinkles and stuff. And he like does, and it's kind of adult because they're kind of sarcastic and there's like all these innuendos and stuff. I'm like, this is really weird. Like the bread barber shows up to this girlfriend of his, and then she has a kid, so he like runs the other way, and then he like it's like I'm like what? You got to check it out. If you check it out, remember I told you.
So Rose is wondering if blood count is anemic.
I don't know why. No. He sucks blood.
I just looked up anemic, which led me to anemia.
Yeah.
And then I don't understand the question completely. I apologize, Rose.
No spoiler, but he is an ancient vampire. So
we know that part.
And then he addicted rises up, and the superhero's there, and he basically feeds off of him, and then he kind of Superman's up. And a vampire hunter is there, and he tries to stake him. But the stakes don't work anymore because he's basically like Superman bulletproof now. So all the weaknesses that a vampire would have, those are gone, and he's all like muscular now and can fly. I mean, he may have been able to fly before that, but he had, he'll get all these powers and, starts going through the different superheroes, but they view him as a superhero now. So,
but
that's
is
cool.
He? I mean, he is a vampire.
No, he's like an anti-hero, but even more so, he's more like a villain who prefers people to view him as a hero. He's more of like a Homelander or something like that.
I was gonna say that sounds a little bit like The Boys, but yeah, Homelander, perfect.
Yeah.
Johnny on Facebook says, thanks so much. Many thanks. Rose asked, what blood count has he got?
That's interesting because Johnny wants me to put a blood count meter on the cover, and that would list how many kills, or whatever you would call that when a vampire drains someone,
sucks them dry,
were in that issue. So every issue the number would change, kind of like Spawn's counter, which nobody really, I think that was like a lost thing, but it reminds me of that. So yeah, I can't spoil the blood count, but there'll be a number,
You'll find out as soon as that book's in your hands, though. Johnny on Facebook in fact says, wow, amazing, you all rock. Yeah, we've got a really awesome community.
Who's he talking about? You're the one that rocks, Johnny. Johnny, rock star.
Andrew Dodge on YouTube says, Rose Kirby, if you go to your contributions and then click on view for your contribution, it'll actually tell you your number.
Oh, nice.
Andrew Dodge says he was number 24, so Rose has to be 25 then. 24,
Nice.
25, 26.
Yeah. That's cool.
Steven
cool.
on YouTube, the spawn equals 9,999.
Well, I know Steven just bought the Spawn figure that McFarlane had on his Indiegogo or Kickstarter, whichever one he was on.
Yeah, that was a big deal, man. That thing went huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big was huge?
What, like $250,000?
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Serious?
Oh, seriously.
Oh.
Yeah. Right?
I'd be like, I want to fulfill this.
Yeah, how'd you like to fulfill those orders? If I sold $250,000 books, I'd be like,
we better hire somebody.
Yeah.
Can we call somebody?
How much slave labor can I hire?
That was no, don't take it.
Little kids are like packaging the comics. Some third world.
That does not happen, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
No,
all of a sudden the backer count starts dropping down. Everyone's like,
I package all the books right here. I package them all right here. I have
good man.
I have my
he is the sweatshop.
I have my scale. I use stamps.com.
Good
there
man.
You go.
Good man.
And I send them in the mail.
And you're very careful.
Yeah, so everything is bagged and boarded. And then I tape the two corners so it doesn't shift around anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put all the extra stuff behind that. And then I, fold the four-way fold,
Mm-hmm.
so it ends up looking, this is the fold. So it's like, ends up looking like that, basically,
Well,
and
you don't even have to put bubble wrap in that stuff.
No, they're four comics. So it ends up looking,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Oh, right
So
on.
it's in there, it's the size of a comic.
Mm-hmm.
So the book is, in there in a backboard, Oops, spoiler.
Wait, flip that back over.
Hey, don't go back and look at that. Don't you go back and look at that.
Just
no, I had
live video, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't mean that you cannot pause and scrub backwards.
the
just a little
cover.
bit.
The cover to Biblical Proportions #2 is on the back cover, but nobody's seen it, and it's.
You might as well show it now, Joe.
You've already shown it.
You already showed it.
We might as well let people see it.
Joe.
It's a spoiler to the last page of this issue.
Peer pressure.
He won't give in. Joe. He won't give in.
All right, I'll tell you what happens, guys. Corn Dog makes a special appearance and kills everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corn Dog's in here.
Well, I know, but he's the Punisher version on the back cover, right?
Wait.
Up just a
Oh,
hair.
yep. Okay.
Oh, dude, what is
But
that?
he's also makes a cameo in the book too.
He's like the cult classic, right? Of
Yeah.
the Star-Crossed universe.
Johnny comes in to say, sorry if I should know this, but Crypto Comics, you guys releasing comics on a blockchain. I have a good friend that's making a blockchain trading card game where they mine the cards and stuff. Kind of interesting. That's exactly what we do, actually.
What? We don't mine anything?
Nice.
No, people can mine Ethereum. So, yeah, you can mine comic books,
they
no
can
problem.
mine Ethereum, but we're publishing. Well, actually, we're not even publishing. We've made it so that creators and publishers can publish to the blockchain themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's why you need to shoot a message at Joe right now and be like, hey, Joe, let these guys throw a preview of Blood Count up on Crypto Comics.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, a preview? What are we asking?
Joe's like, huh?
Well, first of all, Joe,
Hello,
you
Blood
need to get
Count's
signed up through cryptocomics.com/you/Joe Spicer into the marketplace so that he can then put a preview of Blood Count in the marketplace so people can get a taste, just like Blood Count. Taste. Just a little thing.
I can tell you what it is for $50. I've already bought it.
Now, guys, just you don't have to do this now, but before the show's over, don't forget Starcross United.
Yeah, we can pull that up. Let me if I can
we brought
find
that one
the.
up yet. We covered Blood Count, we covered Tribulation Task Force, and then this one's the third one.
Mm-hmm.
What was
So
the
I do
fourth
not
one?
have a link for United, Joe. Can you shoot me over a link so I can get that up in chat?
He just
He
left.
runs away.
I'm not doing it.
chair was
I'm not doing it.
It's reminding him of how many things he's actually doing. He's like, oh, crap, we're doing 3 or 4 of these.
Hey guys, can you bring this up?
My cat was pounding on the door to get in, so
Right
I wanted to quick open the door.
Well, you gotta let the cat in. Everybody knows this.
Oh, see, now you look like a supervillain. You got the cat,
How
you
long
got
have
the
you had
spinny
your
chair.
cat for?
It's like 15 years.
Do the pinky.
wow.
I just lost my 15-year-old.
Oh, really?
Steven on YouTube says, no spoilers, Joe. Steven on YouTube is about to get blocked from our streams. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just joking. Andrew says, tip for you, Joe. Recommend putting a note to mail not be bent packages. Last 4 comics I received U.S. Postal Service were left in my rollbook folded in half. Was pissed. I'm going to be honest with you, Andrew. You can never, ever, ever hold a creator responsible for that. No matter how many times they Sharpie all over the box that it's fragile.
Do not
your
bend
mailman
all
is being
that
a
stuff.
jerk.
Yep.
So, Andrew, just so you know, our typical pack, like I can't bend this. Like, see,
I like that packaging,
you know,
Joe.
you can't. I mean, if I was the mail guy and I was trying to, bend it, like,
you're gonna break it.
It doesn't really bend.
Well, and it's
especially when
significantly stronger with the tape.
This one's empty. So especially if there's content in here, I mean, he would have to be like, bending that thing like with all of his might and be stepping on it and crazy. And at that point, what isn't going to be destroyed,
I've actually seen it done. It didn't happen to me, but I had a buddy who showed me pictures from his Ring doorbell where they actually, smacked it over their knee to bend it and rolled it and just shoved it in the mailbox. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me, guys. So, yeah, it can happen.
I had ordered a book and it was a hardcover book. And it had a CD. You know how sometimes they'll put a CD in the back of the book? The book was bent like this, and this is a hardcover. This is a hardcover book, and obviously the CD in the back was cracked too. I'm like, what goes through the person to actually have to get physical like that with the package? It's like
he's having a postal day. He's having a postal day, man. And
I remember talking to the post office and they go, well, you got to talk to the people you ordered it from. I'm like, well, I would guarantee they didn't send it out like this.
Right.
I'm just gonna put that out there. It's a guess. It's a long shot, but I'm pretty sure they didn't do it. They kind of know what they sold me. Oh my.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
There's
sometimes.
a reason why people go postal. It's not an easy job.
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems kind of easy.
Yeah, I've actually had creators send books out in a manila envelope, and it was torn to hell. So I'm actually glad you're doing it the way you are, man. Do it right.
Yeah, I like that. So I was gonna ask Matt. Thanks for answering that, because I was gonna ask, like, is they not normally sent out in a box like that? And
no, I'll order books from creators that I liked their stuff, so I want to check out the book, and I've gotten it, and legit, it's been in like, one of these manila envelopes, and I'm like, you can't send a comic in one of these. Like, are you serious?
Right.
And it's all like beat up, and I pull out the comic. I'm like, oh, why is it, and then they don't put a back and a board and bag and board. So it's just the raw comic. I'm like, so if you buy a pack of the bags and the boards at your comic store, and if you were to break it up, it's like probably like 2 cents to put, your comic in a bag and a board, and it just looks nicer and it gives a little more protection. And then don't put it in one of those. You can get these mailers in bulk and online, and then you're good to go. Because if they never reach the person who buys it in good condition, why are you even selling them at that point?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, here it is. Here's what it is. It's
This one,
presentation.
it's just a piece of cardboard folded in half.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little upset. It was bent to hell, as you can see.
Ooh.
See, presentation is everything.
Oh, yeah.
My company, for I Write, I have to do logistics every month, and I have to ship them all their stuff. And if it doesn't look good when it arrives, it reflects on the person who sent it. No, regardless of whose fault it is, regardless of anything, it reflects. So taking away as many like things like that was a great show, Matt, of showing somebody like what can happen, because you're thinking, oh, it's just, I'm just mailing it real fast. But man, Joe, I'm glad you're using what you're using. That right there, people, shows you why you should be back at Star Cross Comic sponsored comics, because they're going to send it to you with PLC, baby. Those issues are going to stay pristine.
See you, Johnny. Johnny's taking off.
Later, Johnny.
Adios.
We had some great comments in here on chat. Adrian Fernandez comes in to say Joe's a villain from Inspector Gadget with the cat in the chair. We've got proof of this right
now. Oh, he's even watching himself. Look at that. Look at
that. Oh, dude.
And that happens.
Nicely done, Joe.
Awesome.
Done.
Awesome.
I'd be watching this show too if I was you.
Oh, yeah.
Adrian says, Joe can't bend cardboard, LOL. Eat your Wheaties, man. Rose Kirby comes to say, so I am number 25, but out of the 5, which number am I? I believe I saw that 3 were...
Yeah, it said 3 were claimed.
3 were claimed.
3 out of 5 were claimed, so that would be you, would be the third one.
You are the Trinity, girl.
That is a pretty limited shirt.
Math is not my strong suit.
Oh, it is so not mine. My kids are like, hey, can you show me this? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't even know what that sign is. They're like, it's a plus sign.
Nah. Youch.
Let's see here. So, considering there's only, 5 shirts, like those are probably going to go pretty quick. It's going to be a pretty limited type of thing. So, what we're going to go ahead and do, is
that's exactly right. Jenny nailed it. Jenny nailed it.
Jenny said at that point, collectors wouldn't want to buy from you if it's sent that way and destroyed on receipt. So it's
such an important thing. It's such an important thing. It's really nice to see the I guess that you're taking those precautionary steps, and that really shows, guys, that Joe himself is a collector of sorts, a fan.
It was a learning process. So one time I got a package that was really nice. I'm like, where did they get these packs? And then I did research. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start getting these. And then other people, were begging and boarding. I'm like, yeah, why aren't we doing that? We need to get like that from now on. That's what we're doing. So it was a learned process, off of other people on their great ways that they were shipping out books. I'm like, I want to do that, so.
That is exactly right. And it makes sense because, again, presentation is everything. If it doesn't arrive pristine, the expectation that was set, because when you see it on the screen, it looks fantastic.
Well, I understand when a creator is like, well, I just spent all this on creating the book. Then I just spent all of this on printing the book. Now I got to ship it. I'm not buying special packaging. But if you actually look and you go, okay, so I'm going to buy all these packages, it's going to be a few cents. Then you're like, okay, get some bags and boards. That's a few cents per book. So who cares? Just, it's a little more work. See, this is the whole shipping and handling, the handling part. It's like, well, I had to put the book in the bag, tape it. Then I had to put it in, put everything and tape the box up and then print out the label and then go to the next book. That's the whole handling that they charge you for that. And we usually don't. We just say, well, we paid this much for the shipping, so that's what we're going to charge. Because I've shipped
You guys don't
books
charge
forever.
a handling fee?
No, not really.
That's so cool. No,
Yeah.
that really is cool because I'm here to tell everybody right now, handling costs money. Joe is taking a hit for you guys to have your stuff extra special safe and not charge you for it, because I don't know many companies that do that, honestly. You know, it costs money, but he's giving you that. That's fantastic. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you,
you know,
Star-Crossed Comics.
I see people charge way too much for their shipping, because I'm like, okay, it was one book. Why was I charged like $8 for shipping? It should be like $2-3. And I'm like, they must be charging that they had to like package it and all this stuff. That's the whole shipping and handling. If it was just shipping, it would be much cheaper. And I'm not trying to gouge people on, the prices. I just want them to buy it.
See, I'm just waiting for somebody to charge like $50 or something for shipping, and it'll say hand delivered. I want the creator to show up at my house and be like, "Here you go."
I do that if you're local.
You do that?
Local.
Oh, just the local.
Dude,
okay.
I got an idea. What if you go, comic book is free, $50 shipping and handling?
There you go.
That is what people do. You'll see like, hey, you get this free book, and you're like, oh, I'll take that. And you go in and you're logging in all your info to then it goes, just pay shipping and handling, and it's like $20, and you're like, wait, the book isn't free, is it? It's $20 shipping and handling. Dang it.
Well, you can tell I'm tapped into the wrong super conscious on that one, everybody.
Well, as we were talking about those shirts and how collectible they are, we wanted to do a quick little giveaway. We prepared a badge for Star-Crossed Comics.
Yeah.
Let me show my screen here really quick.
Keeping up on the badges there, Joe?
No.
Do you even know what's going on here? Okay, so when you get into you've seen the new dash, of course, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I love how you put him on the spot. Did you? Yeah.
My badge. Okay.
In the new dash, you have my badge section. And what we've been doing is we've been doing customized badges for people. And because you've been so nice to actually like hang out with us so many different times, I would be getting tired of us, trust me. The badge is actually going to be Go Fry.
Oh, now I can speak. Okay. All right, just making sure. Yeah, so
all right, so anyway, what you get I'm sorry, Fry.
Oh, wait, just a minute. I'll take care of that. You can't do that to our Fry.
So all you're gonna have to do.
See, we don't even need him, Joe. We don't even need him. So all you're gonna have to do. I'm just kidding. We better bring him back. I don't do it. Oh, he left.
Where'd he go?
Ditched us. Oh, wait, we don't know how to do any of this. Here, let me see if I can figure this out. We've never tried to do this without Fry, everybody. So I want you to know, if I knew what I was doing, I would have a technical difficulties warning across the screen, but I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to know that I've got technical difficulties. Okay, so I go. Wait, just 1 second. I got to learn how to share my screen.
Do you want me to do it real quick?
No, I can do this, man. I think.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Okay, Fry would be so proud of me right now.
Okay, he's back.
So okay. So now we scroll down on your dash, and there's the My Badge section. Oh, he's going to be so mad if I mess this up.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then I think
the code is Star-Cross.
Oh, bad, eh?
Yeah. Okay, now refresh the page.
And there it is.
Just hit the refresh. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Star-Crossed Fan Tribulations Task Force attending the Star-Crossed 2020 Bob. I think Fry actually really got kicked though. We're in big trouble.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. When you were trying to take him off the screen, you booted him. So yeah, he's on Skype. He ain't happy.
Oh, he's probably not. I'm sorry, Fry. Please come back.
So I know that he wanted to do a giveaway. So while you guys are waiting, I need all of you to get out there and join us. Put in that code, and we'll see what the giveaway is as soon as we can get Fry back.
I just bug magneted Fry.
This is as bad as when I was at that hotel and I kept being dropped constantly.
Oh yeah, you designed one of the coolest characters I've ever seen. It was so cool.
I did two appearances that week, and both times it would just drop me. It wasn't,
no!
I was in the hotel's like computer little, spot, and their internet kept dropping me. Plus, there was a thunderstorm going on, but as you can see, I haven't dropped. So this is new for everyone. They're not used to seeing me where I don't just cut out constantly.
All right, just to repeat, guys, go into that, go onto your dashboard, go to My Badges, and enter the code StarCross. I'll put it here in chat now. Let's see. There we go.
And if you want more badges, there is a way to find them through our shows. So if you go back to our YouTube channel, you can actually gain access to pretty awesome exclusive badges.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
There are badges for just about everything, from logging on, inviting friends, having collections that are big enough,
it's
like or finding certain Easter eggs.
It's like Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Pokemon cards, except it's better.
Because it deals with comics. All right, once again, guys, go in there, enter that code StarCross, and as soon as we can get Fry back, looks like he's not exactly happy right now, but he'll be coming back soon.
He said some really mean things to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fry. I don't know how I did that. I thought I was just removing you from the main thing here, in the back office type place.
So
I'm like, time out, Fry, and he's like, Jared, you bug magneted me.
As soon as he comes back, we'll be able to actually show what we're giving away and how to earn that. But I guarantee it's going to have something to do with the badges. So remember, the code is StarCross, all one word. Just put it in there. See what you get.
And did you send me the link to that third Kickstarter, Joe?
So while my brain was catching up with everything, it did dawn on me that Starcross United is over. It ended like 2 days ago. So I'm like, why am I even mentioning it? I mean, it's a Kickstarter, so there's no
do you want to still highlight it? We can
you can. It's still content that you can show.
Okay.
So which one do you actually find you have better success with? Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Kickstarter.
Okay. Why is that?
I wish I knew. It's like Kickstarter has more people that just go there. I don't know if they're seeing it because of the promotion or if they're just looking around for comics. And then Indiegogo is like literally, if you don't send someone there, it's not going to be found. And I don't know why, because all the big, money makers that are making $250,000 are doing it on Indiegogo. So you would assume that that's where all the big money's made. But we just, as Starcross, standardly will, we could do two of the same, ones, and the Kickstarter will have a lot, and then the Indiegogo will hardly have anything.
Okay.
But when you have an account, you can't just do, a bunch of Kickstarters, or that's why. So we wanted to release the other one at a certain time, so we put it on Indiegogo because we can release one on Indiegogo and one on Kickstarter, but you can't do multiple campaigns at the same time. But we have a Starcross account, and then I have an account. So then we'll sometimes kind of line them
You
up.
can kind of double it up that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just we have so many creators with so many books, and nobody's used to that. They're used to, one creator, one book. Because people say, well, this is my company, and it's just one guy, and he puts out a book every so often, and that's his, like, that's the company. And it's like, no, we actually have 18 active creators that are creating a lot of books, and then these are putting out. And even the other companies I know, they're literally like one guy, and then he figures, because he hires a bunch of artists and whatever, that's a company. It's like, well, no, it's a sole proprietorship, and you just hire a bunch of people to produce your stuff for you,
Mm-hmm.
But Starcross is actual a group of creators that are constantly creating, new books.
What?
But yeah, you can show that Starcross United if you need, if you want to show.
Jared, do you have it pulled up?
I need the link.
Oop, I mailed it. I emailed it to you before. I messaged it to you before. If you look at our on Messenger,
in the private. You can put it in that private chat right here on the stream. Do you see that on your right hand side? You'll see under the comments and then private chat.
Wait, I don't
right
see you
next
now.
To the chat.
Here we go. I'm on it.
Okay, awesome.
Trying to be on it.
That's all right. I just totally did something I don't know how I did.
Here it is.
I think I just banned us all from our own account.
Oh boy.
Yeah. If we Jared, the bug magnet, at it again.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know how I did that. I just hit the remove button that generally takes them off the screen.
So I sent it in the private chat if you guys see it.
Oh, I do. Awesome. Give me 1 second.
All right, and I'm trying to find
Fry.
out from.
There's Fry.
Yeah, just where is he?
He's in the comments. Comments.
Oh yes.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Fry. I'm so sorry, man. Dude, you guys shouldn't give me access to this much power.
It's
I
like when a bad joke.
He won't have access much longer.
It's like when a joke ends up getting somebody injured.
Oh, dude. I don't even know how, but I banned our whole account. That's incredible.
All right. So yeah, Fry, is that picture in of that, is that t-shirt that we're giving away?
Is what? What are you asking?
About the giveaway.
Oh, the shirt?
Yeah.
Well,
can we show that right now?
If he sent it to you. But check this out 1 second.
Fry, please hit me up on Skype. While Jared, I'm gonna hop off for a second while you guys actually talk. So
no problems. He's gotta go do fixings because I done
I'll be back.
Okay.
My team is used to this, thank goodness. Because
you could go with reading some of the comments.
Awesome. Let's check out. We got to be careful though, because I'm sure a bunch of them are like, "You're not a good person, Jared," and stuff like that. We don't want to see those. Oh, hold on. Let's start here. Did we see this comment yet? Yes, Adrian got it right. Because it is an investment. It is an investment. And then Jenny says you're a rock star, Joe.
Thank you.
And I know that was in relation to the way that you guys package your stuff. That's incredible. That's incredible.
It's all about the packaging.
Dude, it really is. I promise. Just 1 second. Okay, and so yeah, it's real. Fry's gonna cut me at some point in time.
How far does he live from your house?
An hour and a half. Thank the good Lord.
Still doable. Still doable.
Oh, it's totally doable. In Idaho, that's nothing. That's to the grocery store and back.
Drone attack.
Don't give him ideas, Joe. Don't give him ideas. Let's not go there. Next thing I know, I'll see a drone over my. Is there one at my window? No, there's not. Okay. See, yep. Even Andrew knew that this is why Fry didn't want to give me permission.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be entering. Oh man, I should have pre-read these before I put them up. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you.
How nice.
And I won't do it again. I promise. I'll be so much more careful. I didn't even know you could ban people. That's kind of cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. I want to know how I did it. Oh, Matt's back.
All right, I am back. Was that?
Did you log in and out?
No, I just removed myself from the live screen. I didn't log out. Are you insane? No, you banned him.
How would you ban? Did you? I thought you were.
Okay, let me show you how to ban somebody by banning Jared. Ready? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
If we lose any more people, there won't be anyone here.
Okay.
Dude, you'll still be here, Joe. Just keep
smiling.
Just keep smiling. Okay, so Fry says the shirt is for a giveaway, and we really want to show up.
Hold up.
Banned.
Hold on.
Might not be ready yet.
Okay, so
he can win. So he can show
himself. He cannot win. If I can't win,
he's not here.
He can't win. No.
Dude.
No.
I'll ban you too. I'll ban you too.
You will not.
You know what happens whenever you find a bug?
There, I muted him. So now life is good. Okay. Notice I did not ban him. I muted him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm still trying to find out real quick from Fry exactly how we're gonna do the giveaway. I say next person that can actually tell us what the what it says when you earn the badge for Starcross will win this shirt.
Nice.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
that is a pretty sweet shirt.
So from left to right, you have Red Talon from Red Talon. You got Corn Dog on the bottom there, bottom left.
Oh, I see corn.
Yep. You got Black Blossom. From Black Blossom, you have Hikage from Ebengard. Then you have Kosanta from Killer of Kings. Then you have the Apostle from Tribulation Task Force. Then you have Makota from Frontera. And then the big face on the right side is Starstruck from GOD.
Nice.
Okay. So when you put in the code,
this is right here, Tribulation Task Force, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh no, I thought it was.
These are the main characters from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our books.
Okay. And it looks like Dominic already won. Good job.
Dude, he always wins. That kid is on.
I know. He's on the ball.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, let me just tell you how that is.
Nice.
I know where he got the answer. It's in your dashboard.
Well,
yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, see, Leslie, she said that of how to get it, but not what it said. Leslie.
She put the code up, but the actual what it says when you hover over it.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for passing that around.
Yes.
That's exactly what people need to put in to get the badge.
All right.
Oh.
So I wanted to ask on the Tribulation Task Force, what can you tell us about Grok? I want to know more about that guy.
Yeah, well, he's like the team leader. But so when they free the Apostle, he kind of becomes like the field leader. So kind of like how Captain America and Iron Man, Captain America becomes like the field leader, but then like say Iron Man is kind of running the team from the back. So yeah, Grok is the person who assembles the team. So he is, basically the leader, but when they're on the field, in battle and this and that, Apostle will become the field leader. But Grok, he kind of is the one who got the vision to form the team, and he's kind of almost the Professor X of the team, and he also can open portals. So, he's kind of the guy who orchestrates the entire, team.
Okay.
I don't know if that is the answer you were kind of looking for.
How does he use those portals? Like,
I don't know. I don't think he's gotten into the specifics on how is he generating those portals. I don't know if it's tech based or if it's an inherent power, because a lot of their powers are tech based, and I know he has special gauntlets on, so it might be tech based that he's opening those portals.
Okay.
But Bill would know for sure. He hasn't explained that, so it's a detail that might come out. We're doing a source book called Star Charts, and we're putting out 4 issues right away, and all the covers connect to a big image. Yeah. And they're going to be source books or handbooks. So it's going to have all the powers and history, like a Marvel Universe handbook or a DC's Who's Who, and it's going to list every page is a different character, and it's going to list all their detailed files. So we're doing that in the background of working on our other books. So we're trying to get those finished. Here's another character done, here's another character done, and then we're going to release the 4 issues. So I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but issue 1, 2, 3, and 4 all connect. And issue 1 is going to be Red Talon characters. Issue 2 is going to be Tribulation Task Force characters. Issue 3 is GOD characters, and issue 4 is going to be Black Blossom characters.
Okay.
And we can do more. We can do more after that, but that's this. This all connects, and the next 4 we do, those will probably all connect too. The covers.
All right, I got a big question for you, but before we get into that, we got Fry. Sad times. I was a tech-based superhero, and so my kryptonite was simply an excited toddler trapped in a man's body. Swinging
I'm so sorry, dude.
I can't read that without dying laughing.
That needs to be a t-shirt. That needs to be a t-shirt right there.
Yeah, it does. Yes. It does.
And you could do your little guy, and he's saying that in a word bubble because.
Yes, Bob needs to say that on a shirt, Fry. That is a great caption.
On the back, we can have a caricature of Jared with a cat, in the swivel chair,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's all a part of my plan. That was not my plan. I'm really devastated, guys. I don't even know how I'm so awesome.
I wouldn't say awesome. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Dude, I just banned somebody from our stream. Never happened before.
Joe, I do want to ask. I know you guys are doing a ton of crowdfunding. Have you had to do a lot more since with the convention shutting down?
Yeah.
You're not able to get out there and actually what's that kind of like, the convention versus the crowdfunding?
Oh, well, I mean, I like the conventions. I mean, I don't like setting it up and lugging all the boxes in.
Well, nobody likes that part.
And
honestly,
if you're late, you're trying to get the tablecloth on, and you're it's not working, and then you're putting the backdrop on, and you're man, why am I sweating doing this? And you're putting everything up, and you're trying to, and you're oh, it opened already. You're where are the books? Oh, why are they? I don't like this arrangement. What it's I don't like that. But once it's set up and everything's good and people start coming up, then I like that. And I mean, my favorite thing is selling a book at the table. That's my favorite. The worst is talking to a fan who's very interested in the book, and you're telling them everything and you're really hyped about it, and they're cool, well, thanks a lot, and they walk off without buying a book. You're I just wasted all my time talking to this person thinking they were, and a lot of times they are into it and they're just not going to buy anything, and it's just annoying. But then you'll get somebody who's very into it and they're buying the books, and that's the best thing. And staying in contact with our mailing list, that's so we can communicate with the people who want to keep seeing books, and we can tell them, hey, mailing list, everybody, the new issue of Killer of Kings is out, just so you want to pick it up. And then those are people who have bought the first issue, so they're going to want to get the next one. So
okay.
And versus online stuff, this is still kind of new for people. There's always been some, like this, but now it's so much more. And it is different. I don't think comic creators are necessarily super social to begin with. So be it at a convention or be it on camera, I don't know, because selling comics is a whole different field than making comics. And a lot of times, if you're also not a good seller, you could be a great creator of comics and nobody's buying it because you're not the best seller.
So, I mean, yeah, building an audience, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. So, let me get back to chat here. That is a lie. Leslie lied. Everyone needs more shirts. Sorry.
Yeah, especially good-looking shirts.
All right. And Steven says that is a sweet shirt. I want that image as a screensaver. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we should start offering screen
kind of a wallpaper.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that's a great idea. Thank you for the idea.
And
I can send, we can always do a thing where, you guys tell me where, we can send this as a wallpaper to the people who are, on the chat or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, if you want to, just shoot us a message on any social media, and we could, if Joe, you want to send that to us, we can shoot it over to him. So, all right. So Rose says it's not a valid code. I would, if I were you, Rose, fill out one of the bug reports. There's a messaging tool on the Crypto Comics page. Just let us know, and we'll see if we can, why it's not working for you. So once again, it's Star Cross. Yeah, it's Star Cross, all one word. It's Star Cross, not Star Crossed.
Right. So a lot of people do it the other way.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I've done it a million times, and
thinking Romeo and Juliet or something like that.
All right.
Come on.
Let's see. Oh man, I've been hoping you guys were gonna do a source book. I'm so pumped now.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad.
All right.
Pulling up that image.
And then Jenny says, use the drawing of Jared that's behind you. So yeah, there's when we were talking about making a t-shirt about Jared, my wife said we have a caricature. This was done at a convention at the FanX. So yeah, we got Jared in there, and as you can see, Jared's little how was it put? Jared was a toddler trapped in a man's body.
Pretty much.
So yeah, we might have to.
Brutal.
All right, I can take it. I got superpowers. Like Boss Baby and me go way back.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. Word has it that there's going to be another CouchCon coming up, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to be joining us, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
That definitely means that he doesn't.
When is it?
About CouchCon.
What's the date?
Sorry, December. Let me see. 4th, 5th, and 6th.
December. Oh, okay. But would I be on one of those days, right?
Well, that would be a panel. That would be a panel, and we're getting the panel schedules out to people, making sure that they're going to be able to do that.
Because I did the last one, didn't I?
Yeah,
you were.
Okay,
you were
okay.
on
So
panel with us
awesome.
the last time.
Okay.
We had a ton of fun on that one. I thought you had already signed up for it. So
Yeah. Well, it's so
Signed up.
We
I don't
put
know.
out to get a booth, but we put out a message in the marketplace. But I'll connect with you on that.
Yeah, let me know.
Because CouchCon on Ice. So actually, the first CouchCon that you participated in with that panel, it went so well for the creators because they've got a really cool commission system set up so people can actually sell commissions and stuff during the digital convention and stuff. It's a really fantastic situation for creators, and it went so well that they're doing CouchCon on Ice in December, and normally they only do one CouchCon a year.
Yeah, let me get the banner up for that so everybody can see what we're talking about. All right. So December 4th through the 6th. Just like last time, we're going to have, all the panels and stuff. It'll all be live. Everything is just, built as if you were right there. One of the actual conventions. So unlike like the San Diego Comic-Con,
we're gonna have a Bob cosplay competition. We're gonna have there's a Call of Duty tournament, right? And
for all you gamers out there,
there's actually gonna be a tournament going on there. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be fantastic. There's also a cosplay art contest for kids. My kids are entering in a Bob. Our marketing director's kids are entering in their Bobs. But basically, you create your own Bob. One's going to be for kids. One's going to be for adults. It's going to be awesome. And dude, we got some killer prizes. There's going to be killer prize on. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
All right. So back to
that's my bad. Sorry, Joe.
First off, it's only 3 weeks away. So yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. It's not soon.
It's only 3 weeks away. Oh my god.
December, yeah.
Oh, this year is going so quick, yet it's not going fast enough, I think is how it goes for 2020.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, people think it's going to magically turn into like a great year once it's, 2021, but that's not necessarily true.
I just hope we don't have the killer bees. That's, if we could just take one thing off the list.
They didn't turn out to be a big deal.
Yeah, true. Well, at least we don't start off with like half Australia and California on fire.
Talking about the murder hornets?
Yeah, the murder hornets.
Yeah, they turned out not to be anything.
Mm-hmm.
They were all talk.
So
what they didn't know is that the bees were actually allergic to COVID. So every time they bit someone who had COVID, they died instantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
That actually saved us. Yeah.
All right. So Rose on YouTube asks, Joe, have you had any thoughts on doing a postcard of the front covers of your comics?
That would be cool. We have a lot of postcards that I send out. One sec.
See, there we go again. You ask him a question, he's like, I'm out. Bye.
Well, while he's out, Fry is promising that I won't break CouchCon.
Yes, because he will be allowed on camera, but we will take away his monitor and mouse guy, or his keyboard and mouse.
I have to get to my house in order to take that away.
I know where you live, Jared. I could easily go take away all his stuff. Oh, hey Rose, there we go.
That's a postcard.
That is brilliant.
It has our different titles on the back, a little thing about us, and postcard. Here's another postcard we did. It's kind of like a select screen. Here's Corn Dog.
Yeah, that really reminded me of like the old what is it, Street Fighter games, like choose your character,
Yeah. Yep. And
I love that.
We got Pogs.
Oh, I remember that game. I love that game as a kid.
Oh, that is cool.
That is awesome.
Jerk. They pop out. I'm not going to pop them out, but they pop out. And then this one's shot, you know, like, but people can get these.
Where can people buy all this cool stuff?
Well, this is from the Kickstarter, from the Biblical Proportion Kickstarter. So I'm still sending these out. So if I have any left, I can post them on our website, starcrosscomics.com. Our stickers.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that looks like the badge in the system.
It is.
It kind of does. Strange how that works, huh? Hey, that's a good looking shirt Joe's wearing. Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that's good. Man, I love your guys' colors. I love you guys do.
So, can we see that shirt you're wearing? Starcross Comics. Oh, yeah, that is epic.
That is a cool shirt. I remember I didn't get one. I was jelly.
Oh, is that why you kicked Fry off?
No, I was kicking Fry off because he was talking back. And so I was like, oh, you can't talk to me that way. And then my magic fingers clicked something that I don't never see before, and it's gone. Oh, scary. I'm telling you, scary, guys. I didn't realize I could wield that much power. I feel like a superhero.
No, you're a villain. Super villain.
Yeah, I'm going to say. Well, at heart, I didn't mean to. Jeez. You're so mean. I mean,
Fry is speaking from beyond the grave in the comments section.
Hey, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Whoa.
We got him back.
Oh, Jared's gone. That's kind of crazy.
Huh? How did that happen? All right, let's bring him back.
Oh, and then he
actually is gone.
Oh, wow.
Fry, really? What did you do to Jared?
Moment to go to the bathroom.
Some things might have happened.
Guys, we call this evidence.
Ends up I can make the trip, allegedly, that hour and a half that he was speaking about earlier, much quicker than he expected. We go ahead and we'll blame blood count on this one.
Blood counts. His counter just went up one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I had to attend as a guest, which means that I'm not going to be able to select from the chat. I'm not going to be able to show anything. I'm not going to be able to have any of my fun. So, yeah, I did prepare an image of Jared, though. Can you show that, Matt?
Yeah, let me go into
because I'm not on the stream doesn't mean I'm not working. So
this is true.
You know, gotta have that. Oh, you didn't have that uploaded yet? Oh, Matt, gotta work on
the picture of Jared. Oh,
yeah.
I thought. Okay, I didn't realize you wanted me to.
Yeah, throw that into the stream.
Okay,
let's have some fun with it.
Let's see. Gotta upload this real quick.
Joe, what did I miss? Any good spoilers? Did we see that cover number 2?
Oh, he's back.
Oh boy.
And he's gone. All right,
man. I feel like such a. I'm sorry, Fry.
Oh, we're gonna have a conversation after the stream.
I'm so sorry, man.
So I do gotta say, while Fry was out, like he said, he created a picture of Jared. I accidentally put it in as a background. My bad.
Way to kill the momentum on that one, Matt.
I want to take this opportunity to apologize to anybody watching for the technical difficulties that may have happened during this stream. Things happen. It's a live show. So
yeah, I would put up a warning, but I'm just not that awesome like Fry.
Oh, Jared's not going to be able to put anything up for a very long time.
Wow.
Wow, that is an old computer.
It was all a part of my master plan.
He feels like he can get out
of
work.
That has got to be one of the coolest memes I've ever seen. Can you take that picture and put your quote next to it?
Oh, I'm not using my quote on a T-shirt. That's not okay. Although I did laugh pretty hard at that.
I thought it'd be an awesome shirt.
We do shirts for badass creators, not for me being irritated.
I wouldn't say irritated. I would say mortified.
You can make it a meme on your Facebook site.
A meme we can do. We can definitely do a meme.
Take that meme you just created with the last show, because you guys aren't going to let me stop, and then freaking put what you said on it, and then let's post that to Facebook, because that's such an awesome picture. It's so me. Like, I'm going to wear that shirt. It's so perfect.
Sounds good.
Well, I know what Jared's getting for Christmas. That shirt.
He's not going to make me a shirt, Matt. He just said only creators. We only do it for awesome creators.
You guys are off topic here. Okay.
Sorry. All right. My bad. Well, I feel bad, Bri. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
We talked about CouchCon. We've talked about, how many hundreds of freaking crowdfunding campaigns you have going this week. Let's talk about what's coming up. We talked about the cover of book 2 that you can't show us.
Well, first, I think the guy's got to take a nap before he tackles all this stuff from.
Holy cow! So, let's see. I was looking for. I have a prototype. Well, it's not a prototype. It's just like an early copy that I don't know where it is. But Gary Shelton does Killer of Kings. So number 2 is going to be available on our website this week. I'm getting the books tomorrow, so then I'll be able to make it available on the website. So Killer of Kings, I was going to hold it up, but I don't have it. I could message it to you guys, but no, I don't think I can do that. But Killer of Kings 2, maybe I can send it to you guys in Messenger real quick. And then some of the other upcoming things are, like I said, Black Blossom. We're re-releasing issues 1 through 5.
Are you going to do that in like an omnibus type, or?
So I believe we're going to put them out separately to re-release them like that. And a lot of them are going to have new covers by Adrian, and then that's going to preempt the Black Blossom number 6. And then once that's funded, then we're going to put it out as a trade.
So will those new covers be variant covers in the marketplace?
Sure.
All right.
Why
well,
not? Yep.
Michael says
we have Black Blossom in the marketplace.
Yeah,
so,
hold on.
These will be new. These will be new covers, and there'll be a new issue 1 redrawn by the new artist.
All right, awesome. So back on chat, Michael says Killer of Kings hype. Let's see. Over here we have greetings, gentlemen. Yeah, looks like Michael's just joining us. And Rose Kirby says, sleepy time. Please, can you say one last time what's in the $100 perk? Can't see much now.
Somebody posted that. I think it was was it Andrew?
Andrew,
yeah. He posted it in text form. We just didn't have the site up to reread it.
Yeah, that's okay. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up now on Blood Count number 1, the $100. Let's see. We have Starcross Comics Starter Pack, the Blood Count number 1 Standard Edition, Blood Count sticker, Blood Count number 1 variant, the trading card set, a Chrome trading card, Blood Count number 1 Chrome cover, the poster, Blood Count t-shirt, and this is an amazing tier. So
yeah. I sent Fry some images, but I know you're not connected. So
yeah, I'm just unable to show them here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe you could forward it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think the best one to use is probably Matt. If you can, or I might even still be able to show my screen. Let me.
Okay.
Let me see here if I can. or if it lets me.
Only
If it
show the
lets me.
screen that you got the pictures on, not the one where you're looking up all the ways to hurt Jared.
Right. Actually, right here on the Indiegogo campaign, it's got everything listed off. One thing, the reason I wanted to bring this up, is because if you scroll through this, it's probably a lot better for somebody that's interested in making a purchase, just because it goes into quite a bit of detail as far as showing exactly what you can expect to get with the crowdfunding campaign. One thing I do want to ask you about this, though, while we're on this topic, Joe, you mentioned the possibility of this going over to Kickstarter as well later.
Exactly, because we talked about that Kickstarter just has more traffic, it seems. So, this Indiegogo campaign has 5 days to go. And then we talked about putting it on Kickstarter just to give it maximum exposure if it didn't get, the best exposure on Indiegogo.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So will you have the same perks, or is it going to be a different set of perks?
We might tweak things. We might, add more, posters and variations and, different stuff.
Don't forget the wallpaper.
The wallpaper.
There you go. Yeah. So if anybody's watching, that likely a lot of times, and I'm not putting any words in Joe's mouth here, because it sounds like he's still working things out. But a lot of times when a comic goes from, between different platforms, there's actually a lot of opportunity for you to get additional collectibles or additional things that you might be interested in. And with something like this being the -- issue, I mean, this is definitely the time for a collector to jump on and get a hold of those things.
Yeah. Just check out those pages. I mean, the whole book looks like that. So we just can't show the whole book, obviously, but it's so gorgeous.
Hey, Jared's back.
Yeah, the pages and panels that you show in here are just fantastic. I mean, very, very dynamic artwork.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that freaking color, man. It's so beautiful. Now, is that the superhero right there?
Those are superheroes down there. Yep.
That's awesome.
So when you're doing like the superheroes like that, are they actually kind of inspired from anybody?
Maybe loosely, they kind of reminded me of kind of like Tick villains, from the Tick. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just in such contrast to the main character whose name is Count Blood. So the vampire main character, his name is Count Blood. The book is called Blood Count. So his name is Count Blood.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it could get confusing where people call him Blood Count, which could be his name too, but it's not. It's
his adversaries are going to have to be pretty badass.
They are more evil than he is. There's a shadowy group that is actually behind the scenes, and they're actually they're more evil. Yeah, so it makes him actually. I mean, he's not good at all. I mean, he's not like I likened it to the Punisher, but the Punisher is trying to do good. He's bad, but there's groups that are worse than him, but that plays out. They're hinted at and shown, but they're not really, put into full motion yet.
That's cool.
So, do you like writing, more of the lighter superhero types, or do you like the darker villains? Which is more fun to write for you?
Well, my books, let's see, what's more fun to write? I mean, I suppose the villains, because so in GOD, Starstruck's villain is the Antichrist, and he is Lord Arnenian Horn, and he's pretty evil. I try to make sure that he's more evil than anyone else's villains in their books. I mean, I could go into detail, but it's pretty gory. he's pretty bad. He's a pretty bad dude. I mean, yeah, I don't even know if I want to get into how bad he is. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
Really?
didn't you write this book?
Yeah, I mean, well, GOD's pretty hardcore. I mean, there's blood and guts. There's, harsh scenes. But I always say, like, well, he's the Antichrist. He's not going to be like a traditional villain. He's like really, really bad. Where they're like, oh, is that what is happening? And it's like, yeah, he's bad, dude. But what's funny is I write him kind of sarcastically funny, so you kind of like his character, but he's completely like irredeemably evil, really evil.
It's like old school Lobo.
Most comics don't really like make their characters that harsh, or when they do, it becomes like the issue you need to get because you can't believe this character, was portrayed this way.
Mm-hmm.
So he's your shock and awe campaign.
Yeah. I mean, the main character, Starstruck, he's the hero, but he's pretty violent himself because he's coming out of his quarantine where they've been breeding him as this super soldier, and he kind of doesn't know how to value human life yet, or why something is bad and then something is good, why to fight for the people that he loves, why to fight for anything. So he's kind of coming to terms with his freedom, like, why would I get involved in either side? Why would I help these people? Like, nobody cares about me. But he starts developing relationships, and he starts seeing how people normally interact.
Cool.
So he starts growing into the hero, and he becomes this big hero. But he had to learn that from like no examples in his life. So he's a pretty harsh character, and this is a very like kind of violent environment. So once he comes to terms with what he's fighting for, then now he's dangerous to the bad guys, which are the Global Order Decree, which is what GOD stands for, and that's this global like world power. Yeah.
Well,
it was cool
Fry
getting introduced to him. Go ahead, Matt.
So Fry had just sent me over these images, and I got them uploaded so we can show them. This first one is from Starcross United #1.
Yep. So that one just ended.
Oh, there's
Starstruck in the front. You see Corndog at the bottom. And that's Bakmono. He's from Ebengard. And then Red Talon is the red guy in the upper right corner. And then on the upper left corner is Apostle from Tribulation Task Force.
I'm going to be honest with you. I need that corndog pose as a tattoo. I'm dead serious. I need this in my life.
That's Barbarian Corndog, by the way.
I love it.
Nice.
So in this story, his story in this is him, dreaming that he's in an apocalyptic setting, and he's like in like furs, and he's got a sword, which is none of this is traditional, for him. So I said, what if everybody had their swords on the cover, including Corndog, because he never has a sword in his book. So I said, I'm going to have it's an all sword cover.
I love how Corndog's sword is almost kind of ridiculous at the same time. You know what I mean?
Well, it reminds me of a Frodo Baggins sword,
Sting.
Starstruck's sword there. I actually have that sword.
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah. No way.
That
is so awesome.
Because it's so gigantic, but,
Oh, that is so cool.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's one way to keep people at a safe 6-foot distance.
Yeah. I could picture him taking into Walmart, got his mask on, got the sword. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of weapons in this room. I mean, that's my sword rack.
Did you design that sword, Joe?
Yeah, well, it's Starstruck's sword, and I had it made by a sword place, and it is LARPing ready.
So I can hit Jared with it.
Yeah, yeah, you can hit with it, and it's solid.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
Game on.
speaking of the
Be
weapons,
careful.
did you have any
Be careful.
the weapons made from Killer of
Dual wielder.
Kings?
No, but if Gary wants to have one made, I can give him my sword guy, and I'm
'Cause,
sure he'd make that
dang.
spear. That is
That looks cool.
that's a very special spear. So it was made out of armor from an angel left over. So it
Ooh.
has magic properties.
Okay.
That is sweet.
Oh.
And Dominic over on Facebook asks, let me see, may I ask what the sword is made out of?
It's like a hard foam. I'm not an expert in what this stuff is called, but it's like a really hard foam, for lack of a better word. It's not light. It's pretty heavy, but it's like you can hit somebody and it's not going to dent or anything like that. So I don't know how they
That's
make
cool.
it. Yeah.
So what can you tell us about this, the Killer of Kings #2 cover?
So again, yeah, obviously that's issue 2, and in this one, it just it continues. He gets in trouble from the Royal Guards. That's one of the Royal Guardsmen that's coming for him. He unleashes some of his power from that spear for the first time. I don't want to give away a lot of the story, but they expound more on the fallen angel that empowered these sorry if I'm wrong, but it's like 7 kings who got this bloodline of that power. And Gary really improved on everything from the first issue. Like his art is even better, and his color is, I mean,
Right
he
on.
just like did everything himself, and so he wrote it, colored it, and drew it, and he came like such a long way from the first issue. The first issue is great, but he learned his coloring, he learned his inking, his be it lettering, be it everything. It's so such
Wow.
a huge huge thing. And the book is really cool. I mean, definitely get 1 and 2, but also for everyone, Killer Kings #2 should be on our website. I'm getting the books tomorrow, Saturday, so I'll have them, and then as soon as, hopefully I'm able to post it right away, and then you can start getting it. I mean, technically I could post it tonight on the website, and then I get them tomorrow.
Right.
I usually don't like putting it in the shop until I actually have them in my hands.
Joe, just remember, you had this thought about Kickstarters and Indiegogos. You're like, oh, we really shouldn't do that many at a time, but then you did it. Don't do that again. So
it's great for us fans,
until you're ready, man. Don't engage more than you already have. My goodness, boy. Oh, you're a workaholic, man. You're a freaking machine.
Yeah.
Come on, hey.
Yeah, but
I always love seeing the comics when you get that first issue, then you go to the second and you see all that improvement. That's always so freaking awesome to see.
Yeah,
it's always so, and it just actually makes the reading through the comic really enjoyable. You
can struggle with a lot of the creators where they say, I want to go back and redo my issue 1. I'm like, no, put that in your next issue. Like the first issue is supposed to look not as good as issue whatever 6 or something like that. That's the whole point. So don't go backwards, because now you're not working on your next issue. You're working on something that's already done.
Well, Killer of Kings 1 is, that's a good looking book.
Oh,
yeah. So now this issue is full color, where the first issue was like sepia tones and this and that. So
yeah, but
the 2 is full color.
The look of that parchment paper is really interesting, and it adds a very cool dynamic to that art. I'm looking forward to seeing how much higher you can raise that bar, because it's not like we're talking about a book that was low in quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, Gary has a really cool like Joe Matawera type style.
Yeah, it is.
Jared knows what I'm talking about.
All right, guys. Well, we're just over the 2-hour mark, so
I doubt it.
let's go ahead and let's wrap this thing up.
Oh,
Once again, make sure you like and subscribe.
Real quick, show that cover of Black Blossom I sent you or sent someone.
Oh yes, I apologize.
what's this? What's this? Is this one of the new ones or what?
Is this one that you sent me, Fry?
Yes.
It's
right.
like purple-ish.
I only saw the 2.
Oops. Oh, there was a third.
Oh yeah, and it's bad A. You want me to show it?
It's in the same thing.
Hold on, I got it now. Let me.
Sorry,
I don't think I can show it anyways.
That was my bad, guys. I did not realize that there were 3 images there. I just saw the 2, so here it is.
There we go.
Oh, that looks so bad, eh?
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
It's almost like Black Blossom is about to fight like a Venom Doomsday combination. I love it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
love
Doomsday.
that.
I see the Doomsday. That is a cool. Look at her. She's just like, oh.
Adrian drew that cover, so he's the guy who does Corn Dog.
Ah, okay.
So that's
right on.
That's a special cover from Adrian who does Corn Dog.
Good job, Adrian.
Yeah.
Now cool. This is is this a cover for one of the old books? Like, is it a new cover, or is this for the new book, the number 6 that you were talking about after you released the 5?
Yeah, so this is a new cover for issue 3 that was released before, but now they're all out of print, so we're doing a whole new run because there's going to be a brand new number 1 with a new artist, and then all the 2, 3, 4, and 5, but all new covers. So then re-released back into the store. So it's been out of print for a while, and then eventually issue 6 is written, and it just needs to be drawn, and yeah. But yeah, these are going to be must have when they come. When I release them in print. Oh, they are available on the store on our Starcross site digitally. So we have the digital books, but there's none in print yet until we do a new Kickstarter to make more of the new books with the new covers. But you can get them digitally on our site.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Very cool.
So please, everyone out there, go check out Starcross Comics. Go check out what this conglomerate of awesome creators is bringing to everybody, because it's great fun, it's great imagination, it's great stories, it's great art. Please support these guys. Get out there and help them fund these great projects to bring us awesome comics.
Amen to that. All right. On that note, we are going to end everything. We're at the top of the hours, or we're at the top of our 2nd hour. So once again, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Give us the thumbs up, okay? Or
sharing is caring.
Yeah. If you didn't like it, go ahead, give us the thumbs down. It sucks.
Don't listen to Matt.
It's true. All right. On that note, once again, Joe, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
No problem. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. It was great.
All right.
And thanks to everyone who backed some of our projects, and thanks for everybody for all the nice words.
It's not too late. You can still get some.
Come to Starcross, sign up for the mailing list, shoot me an email, go on our Facebook. So, check out our stuff there, Starcross Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff.
Yes, please do, guys. And hey, please forgive me, but I probably will be grounded. I'm sorry. Thanks for pointing that out, Stephanie. Thank you.
All right. On that note, I'll see you next time.
Later, everybody.
Peace.
This is where you click the outro video.
Yeah, except my computer just froze up and it's not letting me.
What?
Look.